Hey campers, Georgia, back in the man cave. So I went back to those malls because I didn't see stuff. And I got sent back. Well, I got asked to go back to get something. I lucked out. Let's check it out. So if you saw the video of me, I got claustrophobic in a college and felt I needed to get out, so I went for a drive to two old antique malls that I've been to before and had a look-see. I made a video of it and I found a knife. It wasn't very successful. The prices were high, yada 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 yada. Well, I got a message from a friend, Big Jim Thornton. Hunting, Fishing and Praying is his channel. And he asked me if I'd go back to one of the stores and get this for him. And I thought, yeah, okay, I'll do that. No problem. Had some time, jumped in the truck and went back. When I went back, I bought the can. And then I thought, on here, I missed those box of $15 knives at the other store. So I went back there, bought 3 of them. These 3. They're all cut masters. I didn't realize that at the time, and they're all in pretty good condition. You got this guy, just a 3-blade jack, a Barlow. Funny thing there is I bought one just like this as part of a bag of bones. This guy. But it was a true bag of bones. Ha! Because when I opened it up, look, the pen blade was broken and the tip on the clip was broken off. I wasn't devastated. I think I paid like $25 for like 12 or so knives in it, and I came out ahead on that one. But this one, yep, exactly the same. Can see them here. Exactly the same knife, but with everything in place for $15. Score. And I'm thinking, I can clean this up a little bit, take this off and make a single blade Barlow out of it and have a 1 and 2 blade Barlow set from Cutmaster. Woot! So that was exciting. And this was in there as well. See this guy? It's a Girl Scout. I think, yeah, Girl Scout. See that? And I thought, scored. Big time. Opened it up. It's a Cut Master. Was very excited. Opened up. And to my horror, there was a reason. The awl. Look at that. Broken off. Kind of disappointed. But it was $15. But then I thought, this is about the size of a Camp King, right? I got some Rust Bucket Camp Kings, bunch of them. I'm going to go through them because the awl looks like it may fit. So maybe I could take this off, clean one of these up, and put it on. That'll be a cool project, if it works. But here's the kicker. While I was there, it was a different guy I was talking to, and he took me over to have a look through the $15 each knife box. And I picked out 3, and I'm like, yeah, I'm always looking for this. And he said, you've seen the other ones, right? I said, the ones in there and there and there. And he goes, no, let me show you. It's a random one lying in one of these cases. And he took me over and showed me this knife. Pretty straightforward, isn't it? It's a Girl Scout. Look at that. Not only that, it's a Utica. Way back Utica. Wasn't sure how way back it was, but I got a hold of Kevin, my walking encyclopedia, and he gave me a bunch of info on this. It's kind of old. Aluminum frame. Pretty excited about this, and it cost me $18. I think I'm ahead. That was with tax. Ha! I want to clean this guy up. It weighs like nothing. Very cool. Unusual, so I lucked out there. So that's the story and why we're here. So I want to do this. I want to clean this one up and see how it looks. Let's have at it. So here we have it. Now, like I said, very unusual. I think I scored a bargain here, and it needs some love. It's got some rust on it and some goop built up on the main blade there. Here you can see the tang, hopefully. You can see it there. It's a little unusual. Aluminum frame. Now, I'm a little worried about that. You've got to be careful with aluminum. I'm going to have to really be careful not to scratch it up. I'm going to have to go really fine with this. The blades look in really good condition. It's really in good condition. So it's going to be a quick cleanup, and we'll see how it works out. Very cool. Excited about this, guys. So let's start cleaning it up. Going to dip it, not for very long. I'm going to let it soak for not too long because I'm a little nervous about the aluminum. But hopefully this will loosen up some of this nasty stuff on the blade. And then we polish. Okay, so it's been in here for about an hour. I'm really nervous about this, so I rubbed it with the toothbrush, get most of it off, the rough stuff. And now I'm just going to hit it with some Scotch-Brite. I don't know what that is, but it's not rust. This quick rub. Take it upstairs, wash it off, bring it back, and let's clean it up. Washed it off. We'll clean it up. So I just want to get most of the wet off, the water. Nice little knife. I can't believe how light this thing is. So let's see if we can get this goop off the blades. It's not rust. It looks like paint or something. So let's give it a... I don't want to use a sharp point. This is not sharp, so... no, I think this is glue or something. If you look at that. And it's got some of that goop on it. Let's try and get the most of it off. Is this sharp? No. Not at all. Okay. We don't have to tape it up. Okay, we got most of the heavy stuff off. See there. So now we shine. Now I've got some 2000 grit foam backed here. I'm going to use that to start off. And I'm not worried about the blades. It's the rest of the knife. The whole knife is aluminum, so you have to be careful. The blades are scratched. Not badly, but I want to reduce how obvious it looks. And I need backing. So we don't put too much stress on there. Cleaning up nicely. Finishing off with mothers is going to help. Let me see what I can do more about the scratches. So I've got a piece of 600 grit here. I'm just going to go lightly over the end. The rest doesn't really need it. Well, it reduced it a lot. Let's try this out. Much better. Okay, let's clean it up again with the 2000. Much better. The scratches are still there, but they're nowhere near as obvious as they were before. So while I was cleaning it, I noticed this. There's a lot of play there. That's going to be hard to fix. A little worried about the aluminum, and I think that might be the problem. That's not too bad. But I'm just going to try and tap these bolsters and see if that'll help. A lot better. It's still got a little bit of movement. The problem is, I'm worried about that. The aluminum. It's a way softer, and I think that might be the problem. It wears quicker than these. It's still got good snap, and look at that. It's going to give these a quick tap. Oh, nice. That went away. Now it's closing. What was happening was the smaller blade was moving over and getting in the way of closing the big guy. Now we're good. Let's give it a polish with some mothers. Cleans it up nicely. I really like mothers. Let's just keep working on it. And all the places we want polished. So here it is here. And you can see I polished it up and really cleaned up nicely. You can see they're all very shiny. The inside turned out really nice. It is, I don't know how to explain it, but carrying it's so light. Thought I'd make a slip for it because why? It's a Girl Scout. They're going to probably carry it in their bag or something like that. The aluminum, it's going to get scratched and stuff. So I thought to put a slip would be nice. Just a very plain slip. I found this piece, cut it up. As you can see, we'll just put the slip over like that. It'll be a nice tight fit. This stuff does stretch a lot. So I think right about, guess, right about there's a good spot. So let me mark that. And we're going to put some glue down here, glue it, and then I'll stitch it quickly. I'm not really going to show you that because you see me do it a lot, and it's such a quick, basic stitch. So there you are, campers. Cleaned up very nice. Very nice. I just really struggling with the weight on this thing. It's so light, so very light, which kind of makes sense. As you can see there, the blades cleaned up very nice, and I sharpened them, cleaned them up. Very nice. Look at even the inside shined up. See the blades there. Very nice little knife. Unusual. And, you know, it's a cut, well, not a cut master, but it's a Utica. And there you can see it there. Right there. And as you can see on the tang stamp there, it's a Utica Featherweight Girl Scout knife. Just a 2-blade jack. Nice big bail on it. Cleaned up very nice. And here's the info on it. Yep, pre-1937. Isn't that awesome? And I just found it by luck. It was just my day. So there you can see it there. And of course I just made this slip very plain, straightforward slip. Put it in there nicely. The more knives I have, and I keep them in the same box, if they're not in their own boxes, putting them in a slip, well, it's fun to make the slip. And then protects it when it's amongst all the other knives. And this, you know, like I said, it's aluminum frame, so it'll get dinged up really easy. Fortunately, this one was in pretty good shape. So there you go, my Utica Girl Scout Featherweight. You all be safe out there, especially when you're playing with this stuff. Always check. I've got into a bad habit of not checking before I start. Go through the knife, look for the problems, look for the wobbly blades. Make sure that if the blades are sharp, you remember that and you tape them up when you're doing certain things. You know, look for things that you need to fix on it that you're going to do right now. You don't want to get 3/4 of the way through it like I did and discover the blades were a little wobbly. So I had to tap them down. It wasn't much. Didn't have to tap them very hard, and they're back at it. But very nice little find. I'm very proud of myself. So there you go. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. You know the story. Pretty sure I'll be back. I want to work. I got a couple of things that I want to do. I want to do some experimenting with handles. I'll show you that. I've got a couple of reviews I want to do, and a fixed blade, an unusual fixed blade that I never really thought about. And I found it. I can't remember where. I don't know if it was in a mail call or not. But I found it and I thought that's kind of unusual. Work on it. Give it an upgrade. Thanks for watching. Always appreciate it. And we'll see you again soon.